Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So finally we do have version 37.0 release notes, and let's break it down what is going to happen in November. And there are some very important things that are getting added to the contest, so let's break that down. So Sea of Troubles is basically just the new Cav EQ monthly event, so nothing new and exciting here. Shuri and Attumen joining the contest, we already knew that, so very nice. Enter the Reliquary, that's going to be the side event. And here is the first very big kind of thing. We do have new difficulty coming to side events. Typically, new side event difficulty also kind of signals that new event quest difficulty isn't too far. So hopefully this means that we are going to get a Thronebreaker monthly difficulty. So we're going to have this new difficulty called Elder difficulty, with obviously a rewards improvement, which we're going to break down a bit later in the video. But it's quite important to know that they're basically upgrading the side events and the stuff that you can haul home from side events. Unfortunately, does that mean that the same difficulty rewards are being kind of tuned down, I think, or we're going to see that. But new event side event difficulty is a very, very good thing. Eternity of Pain Depression, that's already started, we know that. And here's the thing, Relics. As soon as we get the new update, we're going to start earning relic shards and everything surrounding them, because we're going to need embers and whatever else, which is going to be catalysts and ISO for relics, basically. So it's going to be this whole new system. It's basically kind of like introducing almost like an alternative to champions, because they're going to have their catalysts, they're going to have their ISO and all of that other stuff. And obviously you're going to have to pop crystals to get them and stuff like that, which is, you know, by far the worst, most horrible monetized thing in the game, especially because they're tied to the prestige. Needless to say, I am extremely worried about relics, but here they are. They will be available later in November, but as soon as the update is installed, we're going to be able to earn crystal shards in order to access relics. Rocket Raccoon buff details are live as well. I'm going to make a follow-up video on that. And also Black Panther has received a visual makeover. I have yet to see it, but I hope it does look cool. Bug fixes and improvements. We're going to get the new 6-star max signature stone crystal, which is going to enable us getting 7-star shards now. Also, when you duplicate the 6-star champion, we can start earning 7-star shards. Other than that, there's nothing too important, I think, that is being changed or altered. Nothing to kind of like point out too much. But moving on to kind of like closer breakdown of the happenings of next month. Basically, we're going to be getting a key every day in calendar or an in-game message, and then we're going to use that key to enter these quests and unlock specific paths and then earn rewards. So you can acquire 20, it's going to be 28-day calendar, so it's going to be 28-day monthly side event also, more than likely. And they can be used in any difficulty and are not consumed, which means you can get every single reward listed here. You do not have to choose the difficulty. So you can get rewards from every single difficulty in these quests. 7 parts of which 6 will require keys to access, and we will be given out over 4 weeks. 1 energy per move, 4 difficulties, plus the new difficulty that's available for Thronebreakers and higher. So Thronebreaker and Paragon players get to play the highest side event difficulty. And they are kind of warning us that this could be quite hard. And there's going to be this new special calendar where we get these new monthly Cav crystal shards and also some relic shards, 4-star, 3-star, and 5-star relic shards. We're going to have access in total from 3 to 6-star relics, basically. So we're going to be getting some of those shards around here. Here you can see the rewards breakdown, and obviously everybody wants to see what's going to be here. Full tier 5 class catalyst crystal plus 2 selectors, meaning there are going to be 2 tier 5 class catalysts in the side event. Going to be some 6-star signature stones and 6-star signature stone crystals. I think in total about 15, which isn't the biggest amount. We're going to get some tier 5 basics, some tier 2 alphas, and also some tier 3 alpha fragments now are directly in there, as well as tier 6 basic fragments are there as well. And 15,000 6-star hero crystal shards. That does not seem a lot, considering that legendary difficulty, which used to be the highest difficulty, now is only going to have 6,000 6-star hero crystal shards. So I think, and the epic one 2015. So I don't think that total amount of 6-star shards has gone up that drastically and is available inside event, for instance, because I do feel like they kind of have tuned down the rewards in this one. But there are some decent stuff here. There's TFI Basic Catalyst, 5-star Awakening Gem, some 6-star Sig Stones as well. Oh, there are 3,000 6-star shards here as well in the Mythic Selector thing. But yeah, we'll see how it works out. I haven't done the full math there. There are going to be some smaller objectives that we need to deal with. You can see this is going to be the Crystal Pool, but there are some very cool champions in it, including Warlock, Blade, Tiger, Killmonger, Venompool, Sauron, Sabertooth, Jabari, Panther, Hitmonkey, Black Panther, Anti-Venom, Sasquatch. This is a very, very, very good Crystal Pool. Very useful champions in here, as well newly buffed Rocket Raccoon. Also, we will have guaranteed chance to earn 5 or 6-star Rocket Raccoon next month. Also, with Platinum Plated events. And with this, the most important thing to know is that there are going to be some solo objectives where you can earn points by playing Battlegrounds. There are going to be arenas. There's going to be trade-in store where you can trade in your plat pool pieces in order to get a selector. But this is going to be the new thing. It's going to be something similar to Summoner Resort thing, where basically we're going to get some objective, what we need to do in order to collect the new rewards via selectors and stuff like that. But there's also going to be paid version. A paid option for more rewards will also be available in Platinum Pass. So it seems like they are going to make this Resort Pass, Platinum Pass, probably Christmas Pass or Holiday Pass type of thing. And that's going to be a monthly occurrence now, where you're going to have to shell out some money if you will want those rewards. And new Spin It to Win It solo event. Guns Blazing and Feroce Crystals will be found in certain milestones of the Platinum Palooza event. Earn up to guaranteed 6-star Rocket Raccoon by opening new Guns Blazing crystals. Summoners who have not yet reached Cavalier can earn a guaranteed 5-star rocket. So if you open those crystals that you can earn in event, you can get yourself a guaranteed 6-star Rocket Raccoon, which is quite cool, I must admit. And that is kind of pretty much it. Fortunately, we do not hear about Grandmaster's Gauntlet yet and a couple of other things, but overall, you know, the game's changing. Whether we like it or not, you know, we do have to accept. So Relics are basically here next month. And we're going to see how they launch. Obviously, you can expect a ton of bugs, though. But yeah, we'll see how they launch. We're getting a new side event difficulty, which I think is overdue at this point. And then we're going to have this Platinum event with a paid option to it as well. Overall, it does seem like in November we will be able to get a fairly decent haul of rewards. And that obviously is on top of everything else that is going to happen in November and hasn't yet been properly mentioned. Like, you know, the upcoming Alliance War season, stuff like that. But perhaps most importantly, we do know for a fact that Alliance Quest Season 10 is starting in November. And this post hasn't addressed the slightest. So AQ is also going to get a very big tune-up by the looks of it in November, and updated rewards and everything else. So it does seem that Kabam is going to be keeping us busy. And on that same subject, I will be doing my best to keep you guys informed as well as I can. Therefore, do me a huge favor. I can't do this without you. So hit those like buttons, hit those subscribe buttons, encourage your teammates, friends, and everybody else you know to subscribe to the channel, because all that support does mean a lot to me, and that really makes a difference between me being able to do this or not. So, huge thank you to all of you. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll try to answer them. See ya. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the